A man claims he's a protector for catching his falling partner, but the police see a much darker reality written in the marks on the pavement.
You know, but it wasn't nothing physical to where she was trying to cut me with it. She took a knife.
Is this a quick-thinking guardian preventing a tragedy, or a calculated individual framing himself as a savior?
Stand that bitch up on the counter and went to chop it like it was like it's on a chopping board. And I know y'all doing that because of the baby.
Well, we're doing it because
He speaks with the confidence of a man who believes his own story, but the victim's distress tells of a terrifying encounter.
We couldn't. I don't understand.
And he just him down, calling my grandbaby. But he's out the door now.
Come on now.
He's out the door now. You see that? And this is what he did?
The afternoon began not with a physical struggle, but with a symbolic act of property damage meant to establish dominance.
She did this to my bag. She grabbed my bag, tried to sling it outside. So when I get my bag, she comes out the back door. She don't lock me out the front door. She slang my bag outside. Okay, boom.
He paints her as a hostile aggressor, using her alleged anger as a shield for his own escalating behavior.
She goes in the house, lock the front door. Mind you, her friend that stay, I guess, down the street, she had the baby in her arm. She comes out the back door, so I hear it. I'm like, damn, she coming out the back door, so I run around the back to try to get in the house.
He's not just arguing, he's building a legal defense, convinced that mentioning self-protection will keep the authorities at bay.
I'm running. So she tried to run with me and try to keep me from going in the house. And when she does that, her foot does that. She loses her ground and trying to me and running.
He dwells on the property damage, trying to pivot the officer's attention away from the individual injured on the ground.
Stay over there.
So when her foot do like this to lose her ground, I grabbed her by the back of her jacket to try to pull her up so she wouldn't fall with the baby. Because I seen her falling. So I was like, damn, I can't let her fall. So I grabbed her by the jacket and lift her up.
He claims he was just trying to get his shoes, but his pace suggests he was pursuing her down.
When I lift her up, she jumps up. Oh, you push me down with my baby, you push me down. I'm trying to stop you from falling because you trying to beat me to the door. You're not faster than me. I used to play sports. Ain't no way in the hell you can outrun me.
He insists he lifted her up out of care, but the scene shows a person fleeing for safety with an infant.
Was she holding the baby at that time?
She had the baby in her hand, running with the baby.
Did she drop the baby at any
No,
point?
she didn't drop the baby. The baby never hit the ground, no, none of that. The baby never touched the ground. What made me grab her, because I got fast instincts.
He repeats his rescue story like a mantra, hoping the repetition will overwrite the physical evidence.
I grabbed her when her foot did this and she was going down. I grabbed her and pulled her back up. She told me something. I made her fall with her baby. And I knew she was going to do that because her mom was getting ready to come. She's so fucking dramatic. That shit is through the roof.
He even attempts to bond with the officers, suggesting his fast reactions are something they should respect.
I ain't do nothing to her, no none of that. She told my bag, I ain't tripping on it. She cut up my food stamp card. That's personal information. I could put her in jail for that. I can honestly press charges for that.
He claims the child is his priority, yet his actions force that same child into a dangerous struggle on the concrete.
She told her my mom was finna take me to my sister's house.
Okay.
But her mom didn't take me to her sister's house because she lied and said I made her and the baby fall. That's crazy. She run around the corner and she running. The grass kind of high like this in the back. So
the suspect paints a picture of a neighborhood friend who was holding the baby, but claims she didn't see the impact.
You up? Threatening me, telling me, and my brother, if I was talking to my brother, I'd make him fast. I told her straight up, I ain't scared of any man that walk earth and like for real. Everybody entitled to. I told her just like that. Everybody entitled to.
Desperate to shift the narrative, he lists his credentials as a provider, as if paying the utility bill grants him immunity.
And I got to be to work at 5 o'clock. But if that's the case, I go to work with my slides on. But still, that's crazy.
Did anybody see what happened between you two other than you two? Were there any neighbors outside or anything like that?
It was just her friend. She was just holding the baby, but she wasn't really trying to get into that.
He views his financial contribution as a debt the victim owes him, one that should be paid in her silence.
Because she already knows confrontation between.
But did her friend see her fall?
No.
Okay.
She ran around the corner, but her friend was still standing on the sidewalk, like going up to the back of the house.
While he brags about his work ethic, The officers focus on the distress in the victim's eyes and the marks on her skin.
So I'm sitting on my bag. So when she snatched my bag from up under me, I grabbed this part of my bag, and she still had this part. I'm like, man, let my bag go, just leave me alone. The people told you to stay upstairs.
He plays a game of redirection, countering every mention of his actions with a list of her minor provocations.
And let me until my sister come. My sister never came because she cut the Wi-Fi off, and that's one thing about my sister. She stayed Wayland Bayside Lake. She not finna drive way over here off of University to come get me, and I don't go. You know how that thing go with relationship thing?
The suspect's confidence crumbles as the officer stops entertaining the provider monologue and focuses on the law.
What happened in the 2 hours we were gone? Sorry, now you just explained to them, but I was...
She did not one of these. You know how that goes. You seen what she was doing when y'all was here. Y'all was downstairs, and y'all seen her face got tired. She like.
Local laws regarding domestic incidents don't care about money orders. They care about who posed the greatest risk to a child.
She grabbed my bag, throw it out the door. So I'm out the front door now. I'm like, man, you already told the people already told y'all can't make me go. Yeah. I paid my rent, y'all can't make me leave.
His fast instincts are now being interpreted as the aggressive movements of an offender, and his charm vanishes instantly.
Okay. Did you grab her jacket before that?
No, I didn't touch her jacket.
Before she walked in the house, you didn't pull her jacket?
No, I didn't touch her. Like, I was just trying to get in the house. She wouldn't let me get in the house.
He transitions from confident protector to a desperate state, claiming his privacy is violated because he's being recorded.
When I grabbed her to lift her up, to keep her and baby from hitting the ground.
Do you know where the friend lives at? I know she lives in this complex.
I don't know where exactly though she stayed in.
Okay.
Even while restrained, he attempts to control the situation, unaware that his own statements have already determined the outcome.
So, you're just being detained right now, okay? Just so we can get both sides of the story real quick, all right? You're just being detained, okay? You're not under arrest.
He falls back on his final defense, his history with the mother, and his acceptance of her situation.
Is that your daughter?
No, that's not my daughter,
okay.
but I've been with the mom since mom was pregnant.
Okay.
I'm talking about dad ain't getting no bread for this baby to have this baby.
He claims he treated the child better than the biological father ever did, hoping for a moral victory.
Work. And so I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to just help you out. I'm going to help you take care of the baby. Get the baby all what she needs and stuff like that. All what her mama ain't do, I did.
He called her dramatic and claimed he was a savior, but the law saw a man who pursued a mother until she fell.
I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. When those bills get paid, they have to get paid every month. Me and her mom pay those bills. She don't pay shit. She don't have to pay nothing. Even when she was trying to work.
His fast instincts landed him exactly where he predicted others would go. A holding cell in the local facility.
I could just leave and just go about my business.
I can't just let you leave. It doesn't work like that. Okay. Do you have anything in your bag that is like any weapons or?
He was right about one thing. The system doesn't wait. They took him for a ride he won't soon forget.